You're walking along a peaceful riverbank, maybe just clearing your mind. The water rushes past smooth stones, sunlight dances across the surface. Everything seems ordinary, normal, forgettable. But then something catches your eye, a glint, a flash, a crystal unlike anything you've seen before. Most people would walk right past it, kick it aside, toss it back into the water without a second thought. But what if I told you that single stone, that one crystalline fragment resting innocently in the gravel, could be worth more than your car? More than your house? What if that unassuming pebble could change your entire life? Because it's happened before, and it will happen again. In 2015, a man in Arkansas bent down to tie his shoe near a riverbed. He noticed a cloudy white crystal wedged between two rocks. He almost ignored it, almost, but curiosity got the better of him. That stone? It was a 8.52 carat diamond, worth over $1 million, found by accident. This is nature's lottery, and the ticket costs nothing but attention. Rivers don't just carry water, they carry history. They carry minerals that have traveled hundreds of miles from deep within the Earth's crust, polished by time, sorted by weight, and deposited in specific, predictable locations. And if you know what to look for, you could be holding a fortune before the sun sets. But here's the thing. Million-dollar gemstones don't announce themselves. They don't sparkle like Hollywood diamonds. They don't glow in the dark. Most of them look ordinary, dull, even dirty, until you know their secret, until you understand the signs, the shapes, the weight, the feel. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like, where to find it, and how to tell if what you're holding is worth $1 or $1 million. But before we dive in, do me a favor. If you want to learn the secrets that gem hunters guard with their lives, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, because what you're about to discover could genuinely change everything. And if this video helps you find even one valuable stone, come back and leave a comment. I want to hear your story. All right, let's get started. The crystal that changes lives, raw diamond. So what is it? What's the crystal that could make you a millionaire before lunch? It's a raw diamond. Not the glittering, faceted stones you see in jewelry stores. Not the brilliant cuts that catch every ray of light. I'm talking about rough, uncut, unpolished diamonds as they exist in nature. And here's why most people miss them. They look absolutely nothing like what you'd expect. Raw diamonds in riverbeds often appear cloudy, greasy, or coated in a dull film. They can be white, yellow, brown, even black. They don't sparkle, they don't shine. They look like ordinary quartz or frosted glass. Some are translucent, some are opaque. Many have a distinctive, soapy or waxy texture that feels slippery to the touch, almost like holding a bar of wet soap. This is the key. This is the secret. This greasy adamantine luster is your first clue that you're holding something extraordinary. But why rivers? Why riverbeds? Diamonds form deep in the Earth's mantle, over 90 miles below the surface, under extreme pressure and heat. Volcanic eruptions called kimberlite pipes blast them to the surface in violent explosions that happened millions of years ago. Once exposed, erosion takes over. Rain, wind, and time break down the surrounding rock. Rivers do the rest. They carry diamonds downstream, sometimes hundreds of miles from their original source. And because diamonds are dense, about 3.5 times heavier than most river stones, they sink, they settle. River bends, behind boulders, in deep gravel pockets, in crevices where sand collects. These are nature's diamond traps. The telltale signs, how to identify a raw diamond. Now let's get practical. You're standing at a river bend, you see a crystal. How do you know if it's a diamond or just another piece of quartz? Here are the signs that separate a $1 million find from a worthless pebble. First, the grease test. Pick it up, feel it. Does it have that distinctive, greasy, almost slippery feel? Diamonds have what gemologists call an adamantine luster. It's not metallic, it's not glassy, it's oily. If the crystal feels like it's been rubbed with butter, pay attention. Second, the shape. Raw diamonds often have octahedral shapes, like two pyramids stuck base to base. They can also be dodecahedral, with 12 faces, or appear as rounded crystals with curved surfaces. Look for natural geometric patterns. Quartz tends to have six-sided prisms with pointed ends. Diamonds rarely do. If it looks like nature tried to make a perfect geometric solid and almost succeeded, you might have something. Third, the hardness test. This is critical. Diamonds are the hardest natural substance on Earth. A diamond will scratch glass, it will scratch steel, it will scratch literally everything except another diamond. If your crystal leaves a mark on the glass, but the glass doesn't scratch the crystal, you're in business. Fourth, the transparency test. Hold the crystal up to sunlight. Can you see through it, even just a little? Diamonds, even cloudy ones, often allow some light to pass through. They may appear milky or foggy, but light penetrates, completely opaque. Stones are less likely to be diamonds, though industrial-grade diamonds can be opaque. Look for that hint of translucency. Fifth, the weight test. This is subtle but important. Diamonds feel heavier than they look. Pick up a similar-sized piece of quartz or glass. Now pick up your suspect crystal. Does it feel noticeably denser? Diamonds have a specific gravity of about 3.52. Most river rocks are closer to 2.6. Sixth, the fog test. Breathe on the crystal like you're fogging up a mirror. Diamonds disperse heat instantly. Quartz, glass, and other imposters hold the fog for 2 to 4 seconds. This is a quick field test that costs nothing. Where exactly to look? The Diamond Hunter's Map. Not all rivers have diamonds, but some do, and knowing where to search is half the battle. In the United States, the most famous, diamond-bearing rivers flow through Arkansas, particularly around the Crater of Diamonds State Park area. But diamonds have also been found in streams across Colorado, Montana, Wyoming, and even North Carolina. Any region with ancient volcanic activity or kimberlite deposits can produce diamond-bearing rivers downstream. Internationally, rivers in India, Brazil, Australia, and across southern Africa have produced massive diamond finds. The Vaal River in South Africa, the Mahanadi River in India, the Amazon Basin in Brazil. These are legendary diamond waters, but even smaller, lesser-known streams can surprise you. Because diamonds travel, they migrate. They spread out far from their source, settling wherever the current allows. Focus your search on inside bends where the current slows. The outside of a river bend moves fast, scouring away lighter materials. The inside moves slow, depositing heavy sediments. Diamonds being dense drop here. Look behind large boulders that create calm pockets. Search gravel bars where the river widens and slows. Check bedrock crevices where heavy materials settle and stay trapped for decades. And pay attention to black sand. Hematite, magnetite, and other heavy iron minerals create black sand deposits in rivers. These dense minerals sink alongside diamonds. Where you find concentrated black sand, you often find gemstones nearby. It's nature's neon sign pointing to treasure. And some crystals, some gemstones hiding in those riverbeds can match or exceed the value of diamonds. You just need to know what you're looking at. Let me tell you about crystals that have made ordinary people extraordinarily wealthy. Crystals that most people mistake for colored glass or worthless pebbles. Crystals that, if you see them, should make you stop just as quickly as a diamond would. Emerald, the green fire. Raw emeralds in riverbeds look nothing like the polished gems in jewelry stores. They appear as hexagonal crystals, often cloudy or milky green, sometimes with a blue-green or yellow-green tint. In 2020, a rockhound in North Carolina pulled a cloudy green crystal from a stream. He thought it was aventurine. It was a 310-carat emerald, valued at over $70,000, raw, uncut. Found by accident in a creek bed most locals walk past every day. Emeralds are softer than diamonds, rating 7.5 to 8 on the Mohs scale, but they're still hard enough to scratch glass. They have a vitreous luster, not greasy like diamonds. And they're found in rivers downstream from pegmatite formations or schist deposits. Ruby and sapphire, the corundum twins. These are the same mineral, just different colors. Ruby is red corundum. Sapphire is everything else: blue, pink, yellow, green, even colorless. And both are incredibly valuable. Raw corundum crystals in rivers often appear as barrel-shaped or hexagonal stones with a dull, frosted surface. They don't sparkle. They look like colored pebbles, sometimes with visible striations or lines running across the surface. Ruby and sapphire are dense, with a specific gravity around 4. They feel noticeably heavier than quartz. Alexandrite, the color-changing fortune. This is the holy grail for crystal hunters. Alexandrite is one of the rarest gemstones on Earth. Alexandrite changes color depending on the light. In daylight, it appears green or blue-green. Under incandescent light, it shifts to red or purplish red. This phenomenon, called pleochroism, is your instant identifier. Painite, the world's rarest gemstone. Until recently, painite was the rarest mineral on Earth. For decades, fewer than 25 crystals existed in the world. Today, a few thousand have been discovered, mostly in Myanmar. But here's what matters. Painite has been found in riverbeds, and a single carat can sell for $60,000 or more. Painite appears as reddish-brown or orange-brown hexagonal crystals. It's hard, rating 8 on the Mohs scale. It has a vitreous luster and is incredibly dense. In 2019, a fisherman in Montana noticed a blue pebble while wading in a stream. It was a 6.5-carat sapphire worth $12,000. In 2021, a hiker in Brazil stopped to rest by a river. He saw a green crystal wedged between rocks. He pulled it out. It was a 180-carat emerald, valued at over $200,000. These aren't professional miners. These aren't geologists with expensive equipment. These are regular people who stopped, looked, and paid attention.